All right, you guys, well, we are live on YouTube. My name is Cleta Colson-Eyre. I am a Mary Kay sales director, and I have been building my Mary Kay business for 39 and a half years. And so I'm super excited to come to you today with our little virtual coffee chat. We used to do these in person, and we would just meet at wherever and say, anybody interested in the company, we'd have the consultants come and bring them. And so now I have another Thomasville person calling me.
That's her sister.
Okay, so if you can just, I'm not going to answer.
I'll talk to her.
If you'll just talk to her and send her the link, or I can send her the link. But
Gotta get on.
let me just hang on. Let me just tell her. Okay, she hung up. Let me just send her the link. Hang on, y'all. It's okay. You know what? Not everybody does Zooms. You know what I'm saying? So hang on. I'm just putting here is the link. But we are going to go ahead and start. So this is recording. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So let's introduce the consultants. Why don't y'all just tell us your name? I'll call your name, but then where you live and how long you've been in Mary Kay, and just one thing that you're grateful that you signed up to sell Mary Kay. Okay. And if you work before or you still work right now, like what you did before Mary Kay. Does that make sense? So like I'll start like this. So I have been in Mary Kay for 39 years. Before Mary Kay, I was a college student and I was working my first job as a computer center operator for Harding University. And one of the reasons I got in was to make $50 a week, because even though I had a job, somehow I still didn't have any money to do anything fun. Like I'd pay my bills and I had no money still. So I thought this would be a great way to make extra money. And I really like the products, and I thought I could get my products at half price. So that's why I signed up, you guys. Since then, what I have found that I love the most, I do love making the income. No doubt, I have been a sales director for 36 years. Starting to Saturday will be 36 years. I've been a sales director. It's our anniversary, and I have not worked another job since then. Since I became a sales director of Mary Kay. So that is 36 years of just doing Mary Kay. I've done it married and I've done it single and married again. And so it has really paid me well, and I'm thankful for it. So Deborah, excuse me, I'll just
Bless
mute
you.
myself before I sneeze. I'm so
Bless
sorry.
you.
Deborah, do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure.
The same way.
Okay, I'm Deborah Barrett. I live in Thomasville. I signed my agreement. I did try Mary Kay as a senior in high school, and that's all I've ever used. But when I had my first daughter, realized I could get my product at half price. I love the thought of the flexibility it offers and the sisterhood. But I knew I was building a family but I was having children. So anyway, I didn't like, the flexibility instead of, doing physical therapy all around the community, home health. And I have found it is such a blessing in so many ways. And there's no other company like it. God first, family, and business.
Absolutely. Thank you, Deborah. Okay, Donna. And turn the thing so we can see you. There you go.
Yeah.
Now we see you.
I'm Donna Taylor, and I live in Thomasville, and I'm Deborah's sister. And I've been in Mary Kay for a year and a few months, about 13 or 14 months, I guess. But this is my second time signing up, but I signed up the first time, but I was just doing it I don't know why I did that. And I didn't do anything, but anyway, but now I'm on fire and I love it because I enjoy the people. It gives me a little extra income. I get my stuff at half price, and but I love teaching.
Mhm.
And so I'm ready to be a director so I can teach and instruct. And I like how the business empowers women, and you can work it whenever, however much you want. And it's up to you. You don't let it work you, you work it.
And the extra money.
Absolutely. Thank you, Deborah. Well said. Okay, Ramona, if you can just let us know who you are, where you live, and all the stuff.
Y'all got about 45 minutes.
We have about 2 minutes.
Right. I just want to apologize for everyone for not speaking beforehand. I've been sick, bleeding nose. Um, I'm actually prior service. I've been a dental assistant for 23 years. I did Mary Kay back in the day, active duty, for about a year. But this time I've been with them 4 years. Just hit my anniversary, I believe. Um, a side gig, I'm allergic to everything under the sun except for Mary Kay, and it's great. Um, I had actually signed up with someone I worked with, and I was like, you know what? Let me just sign back up. And again, 4 years. Um, I love you guys. Y'all are awesome.
Yeah, they are.
My husband passed away just under 2 years ago. That's why I haven't. That's why I don't say a lot. But it's okay. I'm still here. And I am gradually getting back to rocking my own personal business out.
Absolutely.
I made a lot of strides this time. And if it wasn't for Cleety and you ladies, I would have gave up.
Oh,
Well, I'm
But I
super
won't.
proud of you.
I won't. So I just want to say thank you. And hey, y'all stuck with me. Let's do it.
Sounds good. And we want to give a little shout out to she has a gal that's kind of thinking about doing Mary Kay, and her name is Danny. So Danny, here's a shout out for you. I know you're working, so hopefully you're watching this later. So thank you. Okay. And so let's meet Deborah. She's not on video, but Deborah, if you will just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you, and then we'll meet our guests.
Yeah, hey everybody. I'm Deborah Heap. I am in North Atlanta, Georgia, and I apologize for not showing my camera, but y'all don't want to see me in the shape I'm in right now. I rejoined Mary Kay back in November, and I was a former esthetician and former insurance agent.
Nice.
So I first joined Mary Kay, gosh, it's been probably about 30, how old's my daughter? 30 something years ago, so that I could stay home with my daughter and add to the, contribute to the family finances. And then so I was in for quite some time, and then needed to take a break. Life happened, but I so missed the sisterhood and the lessons in building a business and everything, just like what Ramona just said. I mean, that right there, you don't get that in every job where you're touching other women's lives or other women, like Ramona's story touches your life. So you don't get that anywhere other than Mary Kay, in my opinion, in all of my years of experience. And that's why I came back. It's not just the product's amazing, but it's the business acumen, the things that you learn in through Mary Kay to even do business, even if you don't stay. The things that I learned 30 years ago in the time that I was in Mary Kay, I carried that through every other business and career. I owned businesses, actual storefront businesses with my ex-husband, and I brought those lessons that I learned through Mary Kay. But I'm back. I'm excited. Got a slow start, but I'm here, and I just, Mary Kay's the best. It's never left my blood. It has never left my heart ever.
Oh, thank you, Deborah, and thank you for jumping on here today. Okay, well, we have 5 beautiful guests on here, so we want to meet you, and I'd just like you to tell us who you are, who you're a guest of, and I would like for you to. We're going to answer some questions today, and so you may or may not have been told to come up with a couple questions. Just if you were going to do this, is what I'm going to say. If you were thinking about selling Mary Kay, what would be a question or two that you would have? Okay, so Malone, if you can unmute, this is Deborah's guess, right? Or Donna's, one of y'all's. Anyway,
Hey.
that's so cute. Yeah, just tell us a little bit about you, where you live, and maybe a question or two. And I'm just going to make a little note of them, then we'll answer them all at the same time.
Yeah, so my name's Malone Taylor. I'm a part of the Taylor clan, the very notorious Taylor clan out of Thomasville. I'm married into the family. I am originally from the Albany, Georgia, Thomasville, Georgia area. I'm now living in Charleston, South Carolina. And I guess I wasn't told to come up with questions, so I'm gonna have to kind of do this on the fly.
All right.
Firstly, product quality, but is there like a never list of ingredients or ingredients that your company promises not to use? Because I know like cleaner ingredients have become a major thing in the beauty industry. So is that something that you guys are working towards? And then what are, because again, I know really nothing about Mary Kay. So what are the differences in price points of how Mary Kay stacks up against other certain beauty lines?
Okay, those are two great questions.
Good
Okay,
questions.
perfect. I will answer those. Okay, Sonia, are you around?
Yes, I'm here. I'm actually in the car driving because I have to go pick up my daughter from work, but I'm listening.
Okay,
So,
so you can go ahead and just introduce yourself if you can. We can hear you.
okay, so my name is Sonia Guzman. I live here in Thomasville, Georgia. I like using the Mary Kay products because they are very good products. And I actually used to be one of the consultants like a few years ago.
Okay.
But I wasn't really into it because of a lot of stuff that was going on in my life. But I do very much like the products.
Okay. If you had a question or two about rejoining, what would that be?
Um, I don't really have any questions.
Okay. Well, that's all right. It's no problem. You know what? We'll probably just say some things that you didn't know. Okay. So that's no problem. I know you're Donna's guest. So thank you so much for calling in, even though you're super busy. It means a lot to her. Okay. Okay, Miss Brittany Hunley.
Hello, how are you ladies doing?
Good.
Brittany.
Thanks for calling in.
Thank you, thank you. So, I have had experience with Mary Kay. I was actually telling Miss Deborah that I used to, as a little girl, would get Mary Kay as gifts from like my grandmother and my mother. They would allow me to like get the catalogs and pick out what I wanted, and they would purchase it for me. And just kind of watching them as I grew up in like a teenager. They actually tried to do some consultations and do some consulting as well. And so that's kind of what I know about Mary Kay. If I had any questions to ask, I guess I would just ask, how do you all support, how does the company support local communities, and what are your efforts as far as like outreach and giving back?
Oh, that's a good question. And I have a great answer for you for that. Okay. That's a great question. All right. Thank you so much. And Brittany, are you there in Thomasville?
Yes, I'm sorry. I am in Thomasville, but I'm from I've met women in Cairo and everything like that. So I'm local.
Okay. Well, you sure have a beautiful picture right there. Thank you so much for jumping on here. Okay, we're going to go to Nan and then Diana. Nan, can you tell us a little who you are and who you're here with? See if I can ask you to unmute. I know when you're on your phone, it's a little more difficult.
Hi, can you hear me?
Hey, I can now.
Hey, my name is Nancy Guzman. I reside in Grady County in Cairo, Georgia, and I love Miss Donna Taylor. She is my consultant, and I love all her products, and I like the way she always answers all of our questions. So there's not really anything specific that I have a question of, because she's always available and always willing to let us know. Me and my sister Sonia. Sonia is my sister, the one that went on there. Yeah. And so there's not really any questions or anything, but I love the products. I'm not really ready to, as far as be my own independent consultant or anything. I'd rather just stay a customer for Miss Donna Taylor.
All right. Well, that's fine. And I do just go ahead and listen with the open mind, because you never know. You may know somebody that says, hey, you know what, Donna, this girl would be good. So we always look for someone that like for referrals. Okay.
All right.
And
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, Diana, you want to unmute and tell us who you are? Diana is a customer of mine. Diana, you on here, sister?
Now, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Go ahead.
My name is Diana Abween, and I'm a guest of Cleta. I'm sorry. I was in Mary Kay a couple of times. The first time I did really well, but I never stayed with it because of certain reasons. I was thinking about getting back into it, but health reasons might keep me out. But I do have a question for you about the nationals.
Okay.
How old do you have to be to get in, and do they force you out at 65?
Okay. Well, you have to, when you're a national, it doesn't matter how old you are. But you have to become a national before you're 65 years old. Okay. And then you can retire. You get to retire, okay, at 65. If you become a national at 65, then you have to at least be a national for 5 years. And here's the deal, they don't force you out. They pay you big time retirement. And so that's how it's called the Family Security Program. So these women that are leaving, they're getting big fat paychecks every month for 15 years till they're 80 years old. And like some of them are getting, $30,000 a month. It just according to how much they get 60% of their normal income each month for 15 years after they
Do you
retire.
think do you
Yeah,
think the age might change later?
I don't. I don't. And I'll tell you why. It's because I've asked that question myself. And so they said the way the Family Security Program, that's just the way it's set up right now.
Oh,
So,
I see.
yeah. But I answered it really quick, but I am going to answer all the other ones too. But thank you for jumping on here, Diana. And
Thank you.
you never know, maybe you'll come back in with us. And then we have one more. Kat Fox is on here. Kat, you want to just introduce yourself? She's a consultant, and just tell us where you live and how long you've been in Mary Kay.
Hi, I'm Kat Fox. I've been in Mary Kay. My original start date was probably December of 2001. So, and then I restarted, um, and under Cleta, and I have a daughter who is interested in becoming a Mary Kay consultant when she turns 18. She's going to be 17 in March, and she's very excited about it, as well. So we are in Pennsylvania.
Okay,
Currently.
awesome.
Yes.
Believe it or not, you know what? I'm getting a little Pennsylvania crowd. I think I got 5 or 6 people in Pennsylvania. So I might need to run up there and say hey to everybody. So thank you for jumping on here, Kat. All right. So you guys, we're going to just go over a few things. I'm going to answer the questions, and thank you for being patient. We had kind of a slow start getting going, but now we're rolling. All right. So first of all, I'm just going to answer the questions you asked, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit more about Mary Kay as a career. One of the questions about our ingredients, Malone asked that. She doesn't know really anything about Mary Kay. First of all, let me say that our products, we are the #1 best-selling brand of skincare and color in the whole world in direct sales for the second year in a row. So we're #1. And our products, the ingredients are tested by the EU standards, the European standards, instead of the American standards. And they ban I think it was like 112 ingredients. And we don't here, but we don't use any of the ones that even the European standards ban. Okay. All of our products are made in the United States of America, except for we are in 40 countries. And China, we're in China. They make their own products. But the Mary Kay manufacturing plant sends product to all the other countries. So it's in Dallas, Texas. We've been there. It is a beautiful manufacturing plant. You can eat on the floor. It's so clean. And it's really cool to see how they make these products and the lipsticks and just going down the conveyor. It's unbelievable. But they only make Mary Kay products. Most of your other brands, the manufacturing plants makes a low end, a middle end, and a high end. And there's one company that owns like 5 or 6 different brands. Mary Kay only makes Mary Kay, and we only sell Mary Kay. So we have, I don't know how many patents we have, so many, but as far as the clean, they are definitely doing that. In fact, we had some sunscreen recently, and they took it out because there was an ingredient in it that messed up some kind of sea life in Hawaii. Okay. So they took it off. And so they're coming out with some new sunscreen products very soon, and it will not have that ingredient in it. So I love the fact that we have our own scientists and our own dermatologists and our own people discovering and looking for better ways. And we've had a lot of breakthroughs that no one, like the first people that had, like the first people that find stuff. And so like one of the things was in our charcoal mask. Our charcoal mask, we have, and why can't I think of the ingredient? It just left my mind. It's not charcoal, but it's
Like,
Right.
I forgot that. What is it? The one, oh, navy bean. That's it. The navy bean. Mary Kay Cosmetics discovered that the navy bean extract brightens your skin. And so we were the first one to discover some things like that. So they are always looking at natural things too that can help our skin. So I hope that answers that question. Also, the price points. Because we make our own products and we do not sell in stores, we sell through the Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultants. We can offer higher quality products at lower prices.
Right.
So where, our skincare set, I just talked to a customer yesterday and she said, Cleta, have you looked to see how much, like, she goes, I was thinking about getting this other brand. Matter of fact, it's a new consultant that just signed up. She goes, so I went in there to get what I normally get with Mary Kay because I was just I think she was either in Belks or Ulta. She said, and when I got what I needed, it was $700. And she's like, no. So then she called me to get the repair set, which was 215. And that was our skincare set, like comparatively. So not all of them, but like we are priced very reasonable. We're not definitely like, dirt cheap. It's a quality product for a reasonable price is what I like to say. So there are some price comparison lists that I could send you even. So anyway, I hope that answers your question. For example, like our lip gloss is 18. So I don't know what kind of lip gloss you use, but that can kind of give you an idea. Our foundation is 25. Our cleanser is around 30, 34. And so that kind of gives you an idea. All right. And so if you have other questions, oh, thank you. And she said, very cool. She didn't know they were made in the USA. Yes, girl, go USA. Okay. Another question, Sonia. Sonia didn't really have a question on it, but Brittany said, about what do we do to support the community? This is a great question. And Deborah and Donna and I, we just participated in this. And Mary Kay has a foundation. It's called the Mary Kay Ash Foundation, and it supports two main things. One of them is for cancer research that affects women. And the other one is for to prevent and help people that have been in a domestic violence situation. I don't know why I got balloons going. I guess when you do this, you get balloons. But anyway, and confetti. It's a party. It's a party. Maybe I can do some hearts or something. I don't, maybe not. Oh yeah, look at that. Anyway, our foundation, I'm an ambassador for our foundation, one of the ambassadors, and we just had a big January Jumpstart, which is our January kickoff here in Valdosta, Georgia last weekend. And our little group raised almost $1,200. And so I sent it in today, as a matter of fact. I mailed it in to the foundation. And the coolest thing about it is Mary Kay, the company, every time a beauty consultant or a sales director donates money, Mary Kay, the company, matches it and gives it to the foundation. And so I will tell you that right here locally and in Thomasville and in Moultrie, Georgia, Mary Kay gives about 4 or 5 grants, $20,000 grants to women's shelters in every single state every single year. And they recently gave it to Thomasville. What is it called there? The
Halcyon Home.
Halcyon Home. More than once they've gotten it there, 2 or 3 times.
Yes.
Right here, there's one called the Haven. I guess I'm just a party all night long today.
That's right.
Right here in Valdosta at the Haven, they gave $20,000. They applied for a $5,000 grant and they got $20,000. Talk about being excited. Moultrie, they have a place called the Serenity House, and they gave it to them. And so we, as a beauty consultant, we have the opportunities to give back, and then Mary Kay does that. And we have already raised over $96 million. And the goal this year, we were at seminar, or I was at leadership conference in San Antonio in January, and Mary Kay Ash's great granddaughter, her name is Jessica Bear. She is the head of the foundation, and their goal is to hit 100 million this year in donations, and we'll do it for sure. They have a big MK 5K race that they do in Dallas, and then we do it locally. And sometimes we don't run, we just give. But anyway, so that's what we do to give back as far as the community. And so a couple other things that we do is independent beauty consultants. We can do different things. So some of the things that we have done, we've had these things that we call adopt a grandparent, where we sell like a hand cream and a sock and mint bliss foot thing, and then we get our customers to purchase them, and then we donate them to like senior living centers or nursing homes and things like that. We've also done cancer packs where we gather up things and donate them to cancer people going through cancer treatments. So we do some things locally on our own as well. So I hope that answers your question. We're real proud of how Mary Kay gives back, actually. Okay, let's see. Well, that was the questions actually that we had. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a little slide here, and hopefully, I know some of you are on your phone. Hopefully you can see it okay. And this is just a little slide that Mary Kay likes to use, just like a 1, 2, 3, 4. That Mary Kay is the company, it fits your life because, like Deborah said, it is flexible. It's an opportunity that works for you. You're your own boss, so you can do it around your other obligations, your family and your other job if you have it. You can make extra money on the side, like a little side hustle, or you can go, I'm gonna give it my all, and that's gonna replace my income if that's what I want it to do. Okay. At the heart of Mary Kay is fun, freedom, and flexibility, and we love that. You can balance the important things, and one of the things that Mary Kay has always said is that she put God first, family second, and career third, and that's what we like to do. Also, you can earn 50% profit on everything you sell. So today I had a girl call me and order a couple things. It was $170. So I popped it in the mail to her, and then my profit was half of that. And I mean, it took me like 2 minutes to get it together and put it in the mailbox. So I mean, that's pretty good money, isn't it? And that's a customer that's been a customer of mine for years. And she lived here in Valdosta, and then she moved over to Moultrie, Georgia, but she still buys from me because she knows I'll just pop it in the mail to her. All right. So your customers are really loyal, and it's not a one-time sale. Once you service them, like maybe give them a facial, let them try some products through either virtual or either you do it in person. Once they like it, they're going to keep buying it because it's so good. I mean, we have a high retention rate of customers. Number 2, it helps you be who you want to be because it is about helping other women. You've heard some of the stories tonight, like from Ramona and Deborah and Donna. It just helps you be the best you. And like Deborah Heap said, you get skills in Mary Kay that you can use throughout your whole life.
Amen.
And nothing beats that empowerment and encouragement that you get from other women just like you. So I love that. I know I've grown as a person and as a professional, and I'm not the same person after being in Mary Kay for 40 years, and what the confidence it has given me. Number 3, it lets you sell products you can believe in. Okay, so I've already told you we're number 1, so that's really about all I got to say about that. High quality ingredients, extensively researched and tested. Hundreds and thousands of product tests are conducted every single year. And we have many of our products have the Good Housekeeping seal of approval, which is a big deal. They have to run at least 200 tests on every product to get that approval. And so all of our skincare lines have it. It's pretty awesome. And then number 4 is just the heart of Mary Kay. We love that Mary Kay was, it was started by a woman named Mary Kay Ash. I got to meet her since I've been in so long, got to go to her house, sit down with her. Pretty cool. She passed away in 2001, but her son took over. And just this last year, her grandson took over. And so his name is Ryan Rogers. And then, of course, the great granddaughter. So it is still a family-owned business. So we love that. We've been in business for it started in 1963. So this year will be 62 years, which is pretty awesome. And then 96 million donated by the foundation that we talked about. And one other thing is that we have 100% renewable energy powers the manufacturing plant. So if that's something that means something to you, that's, I think, a good little thing. Okay, let me show you this, and then we'll kind of wrap it up. This is a flyer that shows if you were going to sell Mary Kay, what would it cost to get in? Most people want to know that. I'm surprised y'all didn't ask that. You may already knew it. But for Mary Kay, when you get started with Mary Kay, you have to sign up, and the first one is called an e-start. It's $35. Everybody has to do that. You get started with the e-start. It gives you a welcome brochure, a great start brochure that tells you about like inventory and what you get free as a new consultant. A lookbook. It gives you sample of the miracle set in the normal dry and the combination to oily, sample of the eye creams. It gives you a website free for a year. Your own personal website, of course, apps, you get digital tools, marketing, and of course, customer support. So once you sign up with $35, you're in. Okay, you get your consultant number. Then you can add on, if you want to, the Pro Start. This is good for people that are trying to make money with Mary Kay, not just save money. This has a beautiful bag with $488 worth of products and materials in it, and it's $90. It has a flip chart. It's got sales tickets, profile cards, lookbook. It's got a beautiful bag that's worth $90 itself. No kidding, empty. It's so nice. Mirrors and trays. It's got the Time-Wise Body Firm sample sets. It's got color cards for all the different eye colors, and then full-size products of the Miracle set, which is the cleanser, the moisturizer, the day and the night, and the eye cream. Also in both formulas. And eye makeup remover, all the CC creams from very light to very deep, mascara, charcoal mask, and microdermabrasion set. Let me just tell you that a microdermabrasion set is $55, okay? $55. And then a charcoal mask is $26, I believe. Right there, that's $81. But you also get all that other stuff I just said. So it is a super deal. So you can, if you got it all, be $125 to get started with Mary Kay, but minimum $35. And if you decide that you want to do the $35 and then like next week you go, that was dumb, I should just get that Pro Start. I want to do a party. I want to make money. You actually have 15 days to add on that $90 Pro Start. Okay. So I think it's a pretty great deal. Would I start a Mary Kay 39 years ago? My kit was $85. $85 to sign up to sell Mary Kay, and it contained 0 retail size products. It was all just little tubes. And so I still was excited about it. I'm not going to, but I'm just saying what you get for the money now is just so phenomenal. You can sell in person, you can sell online. And so you can sell to people out of town, you can sell to people in town. There's no limit of where you sell. We have no territories. So even though you're in Charleston, South Carolina, which I lived in Charleston for a year. We lived in Mount Pleasant, and my husband had a job over there. Talk about some good food. I mean, we love living over there and being near the beach. But guess what? I kept all my customers in Georgia because I just came down here, and then I met customers I met new friends in Charleston to sell to, and it gave me a reason to meet people, because otherwise, why would you just go in Walmart and start talking to somebody you don't know, right? Instead, but I'd say, hey, I'm kind of new to the area. I would love to give you a free sample, maybe not Walmart because they do sell stuff, but really grocery store, wherever I was, I did not mind talking to people. And so I met a lot of people at church and different places to build my business, and it helped me really make friends in a brand new area. I love that about Mary Kay. So that's just a little bit about our company. I would be your sales director. The person who invited you on here would be your recruiter, and you would have both of us, plus all the women on the call. We're all in the same unit, and we support each other. We truly do have a sisterhood. We love each other, and when we get together, we have so much fun. And so we would love to have you. And just as far as so you know a little bit about me and our unit, last month we were the #1 unit in the state of Georgia. Boom. And for the whole year last year, we were #2 in the state of Georgia. And with our group, which at leadership conference, I think there was about 4,000 directors, and we were #6. So we have a phenomenal unit, and we love each other. We love to sell Mary Kay. We love to share the opportunity. And what we're doing tonight is that we're just sharing the opportunity. So we'd like to ask you, we say, are you a B, or a C? Okay. And so an A is absolutely, Cleta, you know what? $35, I'm in. Send me whatever I got to do to go ahead and sign up. I'm going to give it a try. Okay. B is, you know what? I would like to, but I don't know. I need more information. I'd like buy me a cup of coffee and talk to me some more about it. Okay. And then C is, you know what, sounds good, but I can't do it right now. I just would like to be a customer. All right. And here's the deal. All three, we love you. So this is not one of those things where like you don't sign up, we don't talk to you. Because guess what? We need customers too. And so this call helps our beauty consultants just know a little bit more about how to share the opportunity. And also we know that if we don't ask, well, then we wouldn't know. If no one asked me, I would have never signed up, right? So, and I'm so glad I did. So I'm just going to go with you one by one. You guys can just say A, B, or C. Absolutely yes. I would, but I got some more questions. Or C, I want to be a customer. All right. So Malone, we're just going to go with you first, or you can put it in the chat. Either way.
I think right now I'm probably C.
She's a C. Okay. And you know what? Just keep it in mind. And sounds like you really haven't tried all the products yet. Is that right?
No, I think I should probably try the products and
We're
then
working
see
on
how
Okay.
it goes.
So you know what? Deborah and Donna can send you, one of them can send you a little
We're working on a party already with her.
Okay, good. Because once you try it, Malone, you're going to be blown away. I went to my first facial. I didn't bring money because I knew I wouldn't like it because my grandma sold it and my aunt sold it back in the day. And I thought, old lady makeup. But after I tried it, I'm like, okay, this is really good. And I've been using it ever since I was 22 years old. Isn't that crazy? But thank you again for coming on here. I look forward to hearing about your party. All right.
Yes, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Okay, Sonia, thank you so much for jumping on here. What would you say?
I think for right now, I am a C.
Okay. All right, we'll take you as a C. I don't know. I was like waiting for something else. Let me ask you, if you were going to do it, why would you do it?
Because I could do it, at my own pace.
The flexibility?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I always like to ask that because I find that is, believe it or not, Sonia, of all the interviews I've done in 39 years, the number one reason people sign up is flexibility. It's just crazy. I think it'd be for money, but it's usually the flexibility part that they like the most.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, Brittany, how about you, girl? Oh, she put a B. Okay, Brittany, if you were going to do it, why would you want to do it?
I'm driving, so you'll probably hear the road, but I would want to do it because it provides extra income. I'm an educator, so I only get paid once a month. I'm a single mother, so having the extra income would be a great opportunity. And plus, on the side, I enjoy doing makeup, and so that would just, be something that I enjoy doing because I talk about all things makeup to my friends and family. So
yes, girl. If you love doing it and they ask you for beauty advice, you might as well be getting paid for it.
exactly, absolutely.
Well, do you have any other questions for me?
No, not really. I think you all cover a lot of information for me tonight. I am looking forward to getting with Miss Deborah to set up a party for
Okay.
a couple of my friends just to see what the product is like now since I've been away from it for a while, so that I can see how I can get a part or get on board.
Okay, that'll be great.
A party. We have a booking on February 9th.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Brittany, you're going to love it. I can't wait to see your name on our list. I know you're going to join. Okay. And I appreciate it. And Kat said that her girl, Caitlin, is an A. She's ready to go. We just need to open it up to 17-year-olds, right? So thank you so much. And I know you're going to love your party, Brittany. Okay. And then Nan said that she's a C. She's got a busy schedule. She prefers to stay a customer, and that is fine. And Nan, if you're interested in doing a party, that's a great way to get some free products. So think about that as well. And do you have any other questions, Nan, that we could answer for you? Did I answer your questions? No, we didn't have any. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. And Diana, what about you, girl?
I was thinking about a B, as in boy, B.
Okay. All right. And do you have any other questions, or what would keep you from going ahead and signing up right now?
I'm waiting for taxes to return.
Okay. All right. Well, that sounds great. Then you know what? People that file quickly get them back quick. Not people that file an extension like me. You know what? When you have to pay, it's different than getting a refund.
Yeah, that's true too.
It's the truth. Okay, well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And you guys, does anyone else have any questions or comments before we end? All
Thank you,
right.
ladies, for
Well,
participating.
thank you. You know, the only thing I did not mention is that Mary Kay does have a car program, and you can drive a pretty sweet car, Mary Kay. As a sales director, you can earn a Chevy Trax.
Lita, what are you driving this year?
I'm driving a 2024 pink Cadillac, and
And
it's
it is beautiful.
and our unit is we're in qualification to win our 21st car. And so we have until the end of March, but we're almost done actually because we're an advanced unit. So anyway,
Right?
that's
You know,
a,
I did that for a reason.
yeah, that's a lot of fun. So thank you for
I
saying that.
can't wait for them to pay my car payment
I
insurance.
know they pay your tag, your title, your
They
tax,
do.
and 80% of your insurance.
Yeah.
And actually, I didn't realize I was on unmute. And again, I told Cleta I apologize because I'm actually able to speak again. So it's been a minute. But you two, I see y'all every meeting, and I love you. You're great. I love it.
Thank you, Ramona. Thank
You
you.
crack me up. I love the business because I'll always be with the business. Cleta herself has put up with me for 4 years with, hey, you know, I'm doing this, whatever. And life sucked there for a minute. It did. But God has us.
Girl.
That's
Family.
right, sister.
That's the thing. And so I apologize if I never said anything. I didn't want you guys thinking I was a creeper. You know what I mean?
Girl, we never have thought that about you.
I didn't want you
Listen,
ladies thinking I was a creeper. So
you're good. You're good. I'm gonna stop you for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording, you guys. So if you're watching this later, just get a hold of your Mary Kay girl and she can hook you up. All right. Or if you have questions, just put it in the comments because I'll see all the comments on YouTube. I'm gonna do it it's on YouTube. And